Hello, my name is James and welcome to Mirror Domain's Movie News for September 11th, 2020. And on today's show, we're going to be talking about some Wonder Woman news. Yes, it's confirmed that it got delayed. Scream 5? Scream 5 is in the works? Really? Okay, well, by who? Sony decides to delay all of their pictures until after COVID? Is Fasst and Furious going into outer space in the next movie? That'll be interesting. Speaking about space, Ewan McGregor talks about some Obi-Wan news, and that's the way that we'll talk about the show today in the realm of movie and entertainment news. But let's just start off with this Wonder Woman thing. Now, yesterday on the show, we did talk about the possibility of it being pushed now because of Tenet and its box office earnings being slower than what they really wanted it to be. And Wonder Woman was slated for October 2nd, which is now 3 weeks away or so. But it's official from a couple of websites. Screen Rant has it, and so does Variety, that it is now going to be delayed. Now, I'll just pull up the Variety here. Okay, so it's pushed back to Christmas. Is this one of those things that oh man moments?
Oh God, oh man. Oh God, oh man.
No, it's not like that. It's not like that. Can I do that better? Oh God. Oh man. Oh God. Oh man. Oh God. Oh man. So, looking at the article here, Wonder Woman 84 release date pushed to Christmas. And reading on down the article, it has been confirmed by a couple of websites now that it's being pushed to December 25th, 2020, which is a week after the Dune release. And does that mean that Dune will get pushed? People are going to speculate that for sure. Okay, so the writing was on the wall, and it's now a Christmas movie. Patty is an exceptional filmmaker, and with Wonder Woman 1984, she has delivered an incredibly dynamic film that moviegoers of all ages around the world will absolutely love, said Toby Emmerich, the chairman of the Warner Bros. Group there. That was a quote by him. He finishes off by saying, "We're very proud of the film and look forward to bringing it to the audience for the holidays." So what was supposed to be a summer movie is now a Christmas movie. And I think, you got to take it for what it is, guys. All of these movies are getting delayed. There are movies coming out in the theaters, though. I'll be going to one later today, and hopefully get that review out for you guys soon, and Bill and Ted. I feel like this is a natural thing that has to happen. I'm not going to dwell on it too much. There's not really a whole lot to say about it other than it's only a couple months, right? It's only 2 months, really, when you think about it, because once we get into Christmas, then everything will be coming out and time will go by like that, and I'm not too bummed out about it. Moving on, let's talk about some Scream news. Scream 5 is in the works. Did you know that? I heard rumblings about it, and I heard that it was going to be just kind of like a passing of the torch from a few characters, but as it seems, Sidney Prescott is going to be back in this one. Neve Campbell has confirmed that she is going to be reprising that role. She said on Twitter as well that, hello Sidney, I'm back, or something like that, and post a picture of the ghost face. And God, who didn't love her in this role? I fell in love with her. It's just kind of curious, though. I always thought that she said that she didn't want to make another one of these because of the passing of the director, Wes Craven, that she wanted to put it down. But they must have come up with an interesting script. We'll take a look at the IMDb here in a second. But her coming back is kind of interesting. It's kind of cool. I sure hope they don't kill her. I kind of like the last Scream movie. Actually, I like Scream 3 the best. When the ending of her in her home and looking at the gate, and the gate kind of, she didn't close it, but she didn't care anymore because she felt like that part of her life was over. And I felt that was the perfect way to end it. We made Scream 4. Scream 4 was okay. Nothing really too special. It's kind of curious, though. This does feel like it's going to be a passing of the torch. There are some other people that are coming back. That girl from this person from Scream 4 is coming back. Courtney Cox is coming back. David Arquette is coming back. So it's kind of curious who's all going to be back. Let's just pull up the IMDb here. It's not too much known about it too right now. January 14th is the tentative date. I'm saying tentative because everything is getting pushed around here. For January release for Scream 5, though, usually that's the dumping ground, but as I said, things are changing around here, and that's all they're saying. The stars, Jack Quaid, Courtney Cox, Neve Campbell. Now, there are a whole bunch of other people that did get just recently cast, and I think it's a bunch of young people, right, guys? Jenna Ortega, Marley Shelton. Yeah, she was the deputy there. Dylan Mignette, Kyle Gallner, Mickey Madison. I'm sure people know this, but I wanted to take a look at these directors because directors duo. Let's take a look at this Matt Bettinelli Open. He's also known as an actor. He's known for Ready or Not. Okay, so he directed Ready or Not, which was a film that a lot of people really praised last year. I watched it and it was done better before. I've seen different versions of this film motif, and I've seen better versions of that. But I digress. Let's not talk about that right now. He's also done The Devil's Due. Now that's an old man moment, because Devil's Due was awful. That movie, VHS, okay, well that's interesting. He's done a lot of shorts. And his partner here, Tyler Gillette, we'll take a look at him here, cinematographer, okay. Oh, okay, he did VHS and Ready or Not with him. So it's a duo, it's a team. Scream 5, the script, it really depends on what they're doing. Is it a passing? It has to be a passing of the torch because it was all about young kids. So there's going to be a younger crowd now for sure. How do we really make that meta movie about horror movies now these days? Horror has really changed over the last couple of years. It's really gone into a much more artistic way of doing things. Like you get these flashy ones like Ready or Not that's supposed to be like cheeky. That don't work, but a lot of people have been really getting into stuff like, Midsummer and Hereditary, those types of The Witch, those kinds of really dark, foreboding, actual horror. This is be something more on the side. Whatever. Okay, Scream 5. I'll be curious to see the trailer, and that's pretty much it. Moving on, Sony Pictures won't release big films in the theaters until the pandemic is over. It's being released now by Warner Bros. And the executive said something very interesting here. He's quoted by saying, "What we won't do is make the mistake of putting a very, very expensive $200 million movie out in the market unless we're sure that theaters are open and operating at a significant capacity," which theaters are not right now. When I went to my theater, there was a capacity of, it said 50, but there were less than 50 people in there. And we were all very, very well spaced. And movies are going to have a tough time making their money back with that kind of haul. Movies like Morbius, Venom 2, Let There Be Carnage, and Ghostbusters Afterlife are all delayed. All delayed. And I think it's a smart move because we got to see how Tenet's going to fare. As I said it over the week or so here, Tenet is going to be hard pressed to even make its money back, its production budget back, and its marketing budget. It's going to be hard pressed to get all of that back. It's going to have a longer run, but it's going to be hard pressed to get it back. It's not going to be something that's going to be doubled its revenue. It's going to be hard pressed. It's just, this is dicey times, and this only confirms it from the guy who's operating it there. Over at Sony, and I think it's the right call. Do you? You think that's the right call? Let me know in the comments below. You'll see a lot of strange things happen over the next 6 months in how films are released, how they're scheduled, how they're marketed. We saw that today with Wonder Woman, right, guys? But once we get back to normal, we will have learned a lot. I think and found ways to do things that are different and hopefully better. Better. Is it really better? I don't know. But if it gets pushed, I was really hoping that we would see Venom and Carnage fight. We were supposed to get that now, right? Was it supposed to come out reasonably close to now? Okay. Oh, well. Moving on. Michelle Rodriguez from the Fast and Furious franchise seemingly confirms that it'll be heading to space. Now, we know that the last one is... well, it got pushed back a whole year because of this situation. And that was the right call. Yeah, that was the right call, too. And then she was in an interview on the Jess Cagle show. I don't watch or listen to radio. It's not my bag, sadly. Joe Rogan's over there now too. But anyway, I digress. Michelle Rodriguez has confirmed in this little interview that, well, it's saying that it's confirmed. Her quote goes on to say, "Oh no, how did you guys find out about that? See what happens? People start talking behind the scenes, man. And when a movie doesn't come out and forget about it, things get out. Nobody was supposed to know that." Well, was she being facetious there? Is she joking around about it? It could be. She goes on to explain, but we did get a female writer and showed a lot of love, I think, on this one. That's to the director, Justin Lin. We were able to find a bit more attention and love for the girls in this movie. Okay, well, I like that. And so I'm really hoping that shows through in the final product. Well, when the trailer came out, I did react to it, and I'll leave links to that up in the cards above. I like the way that the trailer looked. Furious 9, though, heading to space. That's just reaching into a little bit more of a comic book, leave space to space movies. That's the way I feel about it. And talking about space movies, let's wrap up the show today talking about Ewan McGregor's quote about the Obi-Wan series that's finally going to get underway. Something that we've been all anticipating because, well, Mandalorian has been proving that it's been successful. Season 2 of Mandalorian is just a few months away now, and knowing that Ewan McGregor is coming back as Obi-Wan got us all hyped. So, just talking about an interview with him that he did with Entertainment Tonight, he said that he's really excited about it. He thinks it's going to be great. One of the quotes that I want to get to you guys here is that he said, "As I understand, it's a standalone season. We'll see, who knows." Okay, so they had one season all planned out. I'm guessing they're waiting to see how the reception is going to be. And if The Mandalorian proves anything, I hope that the reception is going to be good. Because people have been clamoring for an Obi-Wan standalone thing for a long time. And the way that it's sort of sounding is that there was a standalone Obi-Wan movie, but now it looks like that story is going to get stretched out into this season of the first season, and I think that's cool. And it maybe could open to the door for more. We know that Rey was originally supposed to be a Kenobi. Does Obi-Wan find a romantic interest on Tatooine? Does he decide to, put aside his Jedi training and actually try to experience what it is to be, someone of who's not of that abilities? That's just some ideas that they could explore that I would be curious to see. But that's pretty much it. That's the way that it's been for September 11th, 2020. In the realm of movie and entertainment news, what did you think about some of these stories? Let me know in the comments below. All right, that's it. YouTube is recommending a video for you to watch right there. And you can see my latest one just right here. My name is James and you're watching Your Domain's Movie News. If you've liked what you've seen, please hit that thumbs up button and subscribe right there.